Review. Anniversary 2025. Jan Komas's English language debut. Anniversary attempts to capture one of the most painful realities of the modern era, how political disagreement turns into personal distance, tearing families apart in the process. Diane Lane, starring Kyle Chandler and Zoe Deutsch. The film follows the slow decay of a once tight-knit family fractured by opposing ideologies and irony. As the polarizing ideology in question, The Change, claims that division itself is the problem. A promising structure, a rushed execution. The film adopts a structure reminiscent of Steve Jobs, unfolding across a series of contained, 5-year time jumps centered around family gatherings. It begins with Ellen and Paul Taylor's 25th wedding anniversary dinner, where their 4 adult children gather to celebrate. The catalyst for the ensuing strife is introduced that evening, their son's new girlfriend, Liz, a writer and the rising face of a movement called The Change. From this initial dinner, title cards mark the passage of time, each subsequent holiday or anniversary revealing new, widening emotional cracks as ordinary disagreements hardens into complete estrangement. This is a promising, high-stakes concept, but you quickly find yourself wishing the film had the nuance and restraint to match it. Anniversary squanders its potential by trying to fit years of believable emotional transformation into 2 rushed hours. It begins strongly, with grounded, tense exchanges, characters carefully walking on eggshells, measuring their words, and reciting rehearsed lines. However, as the years passed, director Komasa shifts the tone from a subtle, strained Thanksgiving table discussion to an apocalyptic, dystopian world. Too fast, too far. The tonal escalation is so abrupt that the film quickly loses its footing. By the final stretch, the narrative feels one time jump away from a Last of Us-style wasteland, where humanity has all but destroyed itself. While this rapid escalation might attempt to mirror the shocking speed of our current social climate, that perhaps 5 years is all it takes for society to crumble in the context of the film, it feels sloppy. The believability of the character growth is sacrificed in favor of spectacle, and the audience's emotional investment fades despite the best efforts of its talented cast. Ultimately, Anniversary starts too far from its ending, attempting to cover too much ground and failing to achieve the intimate, devastating domestic tragedy it initially promises.